Hello people, welcome to It's Murders Halloween special. Today's case takes us to Doncaster, a town in Yorkshire, 171 miles north of London in the north of England, where a young man would be chased to his death by masked men on Halloween night, the 31st of October 2021. Joevester Takyi-Sarpong, 18, a devout Christian, grew up in the Wheatley area of Doncaster and was loved by all that knew him. He has been described as warm and approachable, and well respected in his area. In the past, Joevester, known as Joe by his friends and family, had been known to sell drugs on occasion. However, he decided that life was not for him and made some changes, including dedicating himself to God and then getting himself his dream job as a junior software developer. He could not have been happier. His future was looking good. On Halloween night 2021, Joe was walking with a friend, Warren Flanagan, through the St. James estate in Doncaster. I'm not sure where they had been, nor where they were going, but Joe wasn't too far from home when they encountered a group of masked men on bikes. They asked Joe and his friend what they were staring at and if they had a problem. Two of the masked men began to chase Joe and his friend, at first on foot, but at some point, they retrieved their bikes and continued to chase the two friends. The friends split up, and as Warren looked back, he saw the masked men on bicycles continue to follow Joe. Worried, he tried to call him. Joe, however, was busy running for his life. He jumped over some locked gates onto Catherine Street, probably hoping the men on bikes wouldn't be able to follow him. But they gained access via Trafford Way. They chased Joe and cornered him near an old derelict court building and stabbed him twice, once in each leg. They then rode off and left him to die. Warren did not give up trying to call his friend, and after several attempts, Joe finally answered. He told his friend he had been stabbed, but he didn't think it was serious. He spent 26 minutes trying to direct him to his location. He was unsuccessful. Warren would call the police in hopes they might be able to find him. Unfortunately though, Joe would be found by members of the public the next day. He lay 12 hours in waiting. He would be pronounced dead at the scene. A post-mortem confirmed he had been stabbed once in each leg, but the right leg had a severed artery. Joe had died from blood loss and hemorrhaging. Police would quickly arrest two males within days of each other. Both, however, would be released pending further investigation. It would be between February and March 2022 that 26-year-old Jordan Davies and 27-year-old Jacob Carroll would be arrested and charged for the senseless murder. Both men were remanded to prison to await trial in July 2022. The trial begins. Both men pleaded not guilty to murder. Jacob Carroll pleaded guilty to manslaughter, but the court rejected the plea. The court heard from the prosecuting barrister Mark McCone how the defendants followed Joe and his friend after they walked past them in a park in Doncaster. When Joe began to run, the defendants began to chase, both on bicycles and armed with knives. CCTV shows the moment Joe jumped over the locked gate on Catherine Street. Both defendants could be seen chasing him to the spot where he died. However, there were no cameras where the actual stabbing took place. Jordan Davies did not give evidence in court. Jacob Carroll, however, admitted that he and Davies were drug dealers but separate from each other. He said he was addicted to drugs himself, basically selling drugs to take drugs. He denied being armed when they started pursuing Joe and claimed he did not gain access to Catherine Street via Trafford Way, rather he jumped over a fence and then found a knife on the floor. He claimed he had no intention of causing any sort of injury to Joe. He was just trying to scare him away from their drug dealing patch, as he recognized Joe's face as a dealer. He said he had not seen Davies with a weapon. The judge stated that even though Joe may have peddled drugs from time to time, he didn't believe he was doing so on the night. Both men were found guilty of murder and were sentenced to a minimum of 22 years imprisonment. Thank you for joining me today. Happy Halloween, stay safe. Don't forget to like and subscribe.